Flat Love 4. Exterior, field, day. A leafless tree is resting in the middle of a barren field. The stark gray, weathered landscape is immovable. It is silent. Jonas, in his 20s, wearing sandals and a sea captain's hat, walks towards the tree with majestic expression. His hands are on his hips as he looks around. Jonas begins to measure and mark distances by counting his steps and dragging his foot through the dirt. Jonas walks back to the tree and gently touches it with one hand. His eyes are closed for a short moment. When his eyes open, they are as if in a trance, focused. Slowly he lifts his left hand to the eye and pretends to film by motioning his right hand in circles. He begins to walk toward us with hypnotic steps, pretending to film. As his face fills the frame, he suddenly speaks. "Okay, George, you come over here." Jonas grabs George by the arm and drags him towards the tree where he positions him, now and then using his hands to frame the shots. "You'll be laying there with the guitar in your hand until you'll wake up as if you've been sleeping, okay?" Jonas looks off frame and waves for Barb to join them. "And you, Barb, you'll walk slowly around the tree with your right hand resting on it. Like this." Jonas shows her as Barb approaches the tree and does with exactness what Jonas told her to. Jonas gives her a feather. "And here's the feather for your other hand. As for me, I'm going to sleep here until you wake me up, okay?" Jonas lies down on his back, crosses his legs, and tips his sailor hat down over the edge of his eyebrows. Cut to film look. Exterior, field, morning. The shadow of a curvy feather suddenly slides over Jonas's sleeping face. His cap lays tipped over on the ground by his head. He is sleeping with an open mouth. Barb, with sober expression, runs the feather over his forehead and down to the tip of his nose. Jonas opens his eyes and turns his face towards Barb. He instantly brings forth his hands to frame her as filmmakers do. Barb looks away. I feel this is very fast coming to an end. You know what I'd really like? To make a film in the islands, by the sea. The palm trees, the Vahines. Barb gets up. Jonas follows with his filming motions. While on his deathbed, Federico Fellini made a wish. He wished to die in order to visit the spirit world, see how things were on the other side, and then come back to life to make a last film about his experience there. Cut. Exterior, field, day. Jonas, spinning his cap in his hands, sits down and rests his back against the tree trunk. What am I doing? There is nobody there but him and a heavy silence. Finally, he puts his cap on and gives away a little smirk of acceptance. He gives an audible call for cut. The screen goes black.
Cut.
Girl from Rarotonga, when your eyes met mine, I took it to a land far away. I took it to the land of the mountain of the shooting star. I took it to the land of the mountain of the shooting